Okay, I think we're live. So let's just see who's going to pop on. Hey, everyone. We're back. This is the second Q&A live stream in March. Let's see who's going to pop up. Put your questions in the chat, and Nicole and I will answer all of the questions. I'll run the session this time for only 1 hour because last time it took quite a bit of time. So I think it was 2.5 hours. So let's see what questions you have. If you don't have any questions, you're just going to listen to Nicole and I talk about something.
Anything.
So yeah, pop your questions in. Let's see what's going to happen. I think we'll sit around for a couple minutes.
You can tell me what you did today. What did you do today?
We went out. The weather was nice. We had some ice cream. We went on a long walk. What else did we do?
Got a fish.
Oh yeah, you got a fish. Yeah, a fighter fish.
Yeah, we had some food.
You did. Nicole just cooked some dinner. And yeah, that's about it. Oh, there we go. Jack for all trades. Hey, the dynamic trio. Hello, Jack for all trades.
That's rocket waving.
He might be a little bit tired today. He had a big day today, so. All right, apparently there's 11 of you on, so I'm just looking at the numbers there. So honestly, please feel free to fire away. Otherwise, I'll pick a topic, and I think I'll just talk about something data or life or career related. What should we talk about?
Career progression.
Career progression. Okay. Meanwhile, I can see Abdullah just dropped in a message. Hey guys, hope you are doing great. We are doing great. Thank you so much. Okay, career related. Let's see. What topic should I pick apart?
Nigeria.
Oh, hey, Blessing. Hello. Hello, all the way to Nigeria to you.
Exciting. You could talk about how people can approach looking for their next step in their career.
Okay, so looking for your next step in your career, right? So I think you could learn.
Sorry.
Oh, that's Yelin from Myanmar. Hello. So I guess back to Nicole's question that she just asked me. Looking for your next step in your career, I think with regards to my channel specifically, I would like to upskill your data skills. So I don't even necessarily think the end result should be getting a data analyst job, right? So currently I'm a data and analytics analyst, as in that's my official job title. But before that, I was a credit portfolio manager. I worked as a risk analyst. I also worked as an insights analyst, and I constantly worked with data on a daily basis. So the amount of data I work with probably didn't really change too much. It's just literally my job title. So yeah, don't let becoming a data analyst be your ultimate goal. Just let learning new data skills and data analysis skills and knowledge be your ultimate goal, because even if you're not specifically in the data analytics world, even if you're working as a business analyst, a business intelligence analyst, even a relationship manager, there's always something you could add to your professional portfolio and your professional toolbox so that you can get the next step in your career. And having some crazy data skills is always a good one to have. So, hey, Kunal, Yoshi, hello. And then let's go. Question, the first question, actually, Jack for all trades. It's a very cool username. How about I ask this and you answer it, my love?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so how did you deal with rejection when applying for jobs?
At the beginning, I'm going to start from my graduate scheme. I know it's not officially a job. It's like a stepping stone. That was, you just take it. You don't take it personally. To be honest, this is the same with jobs. Don't take it personally. Keep going. Stay motivated. Because what you're not seeing is all the other applications. They might have an a candidate, an internal candidate, you don't know the workings of the company. If they have someone in mind already, whoop, he's off. Oh my God.
Answer the question.
Sorry, you just woken him up. Yeah, so you can't take it personally because you don't know what's going on within the company, and also maybe you're just not best suited for the role, which is absolutely fine. I like to take it as, if you don't get one that you really want, maybe review the job description and see what you can do to improve in the future. As in, is there something I really need to work on and bring into my CV? So it could also be like a learning curve. What would you say, Mo?
Don't take it personally. Improve on something and never give up. So a lot of people, I think, when they come to me and they're like, oh, I cannot get a job. And I ask them, how many jobs did you apply to? And they say 10. I'm like, okay, well, to get a job, when you apply to only 10 jobs, that'll be difficult. I applied to hundreds, maybe over 1,000 jobs in my life. And I've had, how many jobs did I hold over the period of the last couple of years? 5 or 6?
5
or 4. Yeah. So yeah, 5 out of 1,000. You do the math, not high. That's like what, 0.5%. So yeah, just keep on applying, learn something. Don't take it personally. Ask for feedback when you don't get something. It's easy to learn from, it's very easy to learn, I guess, when you're successful, but it's not really the best kind of learning, because when you fail at something is when you truly will put in the work and improve upon yourself.
My friend Asha, she likes to say the right thing that's meant for you will come. And sometimes you may have to wait long, or maybe sometimes it's next week. But she says the thing that's meant for you will find its way to you.
All right. Next question from Abdullah. I would love to ask you about the job market related to data analytics, data sciences in the Asia region, more specifically in Pakistan and India, as I feel like the job market here seems blank for a junior. Oh, there's a second part to the question. Should we still pursue a career and hope for much development scope in this region? I cannot speak for the India-Pakistan region because clearly, I've never lived there. I've never worked there. Nicole has never lived there, never worked there. So the only advice I can give you there is that, say, for example, at my company, we do have employees in India as well. And I know the job market is super competitive simply because there's so many people who are so talented, so smart, they go all get a master's degree or something. And let me tell you this, the one thing I did come across is that it's not going to be those technical skills that'll get you the job, because everyone's going to be great at that. Think about communication. I've come across so many people who couldn't communicate, couldn't get their point across. So maybe this is a way you could stand out. You want to read the next one? It's from Blessing, this one.
Please, I'd like to know what a typical day as a data analyst as regards to work and also as a business analyst. Do you want to go first?
I'll go with the data analyst. So I work in data management right now, and data management, essentially the way I would describe it is that our job is to make sure that we consume golden sources. So as in, we consume centralized sources of data, and we make sure that it's high quality data flowing through the entire organization. We enable people to find the right data at their fingertips so they can use the right data to make data-driven decisions. That would be my daily job at the moment. In terms of, I'm sure you want to hear about the tools I use. It'll be Excel, SQL, Python, lots of Tableau, lots of visualization, and honestly, anything else that comes in the way. So I use Neo4j as well, which is a graph database system. It's quite specific, quite niche, but tools are just tools. Honestly, I feel like they're ever changing. So just focus on, I guess, the solving critical, complex data problems bit. Business analyst, do you want to go?
What my typical day looks like?
Yep.
It's, I'm trying to think how I would answer this, because I don't want to provide you with the same answer.
Just go with like a really typical day.
Mine is Power BI app maintenance. I run a central Power BI app that has 200 plus active users per quarter. So I maintain that. So whatever daily tasks I'd be doing. Also any ad hoc analysis projects. If we have certain priorities, making sure I prioritize those tasks in my day. If anything comes through, usually I drop what I'm doing and to work on that. There's a lot of very high priority things at the moment coming through. What else am I going to do on my day today? I do a lot of Googling on how to fix certain things because that's like the best resource I have at work. Do you want me to read the next one?
Yeah, go.
Okay. What are your primary sources to get the most up-to-date information about data? In today's world, there seem to be too many sources. On which one can we rely?
That's a good question, actually. So I think the problem nowadays is more so around information overload and choice overload. So many courses, so many roadmaps, so many skills, so many everything to learn from. And yeah, it's about like I guess learning the right things, right? Like you don't want to waste your time learning a bunch of things you will never use in life. I've learned a bunch of technical skills, especially a bunch of code in Python I've never used in my life, because when I started coding in Python, I took a general programming approach because Python is a general programming language. I coded up like the typical rock, paper, scissors games, throwing a dice, all those kind of simulations. And I never used it again in my life because Python coding specifically to data analytics, completely different. So that would be around pandas, NumPy, matplotlib, Seaborn. These libraries you need to get really, really good at. So yeah, just focus on learning data analytics related stuff.
Where do you get the most up-to-date information? That's what the question is.
Well, given that this live stream is not sponsored, you could get the most up-to-date information completely free through the Career Compass newsletter. So this is something I launched recently, and Nicole is laughing, but it is completely free. It's super useful. She gets it every Saturday. And it's you get a bunch of data advice, career tips, and my personal insights. So it's just really useful resources on kind of guiding you towards the right direction, right? Because it's all about filtering out the noise and learning the right skills. So yeah, I guess Career Compass, the newsletter, could be one of the things you could learn from completely free. The link, I bet I already put it in the description below, but if I didn't, I will after. So yeah, just go to the description, check out Career Compass, and let me know what you think. I love hearing your feedback, by the way, good or bad. If it's bad, tell me as well.
Okay, I want to read the next one. Billy T83. Hey guys, greetings from Greece. Hello. Hope everyone is well. Thank you. How different is the role of a research analyst in the banking industry with the one of a data analyst who also works in the same industry? So you probably can take that research and data analyst differences.
So, hey, Billy, I think I recognized the username. I think you were here last time as well. So welcome back. I don't know if you were here for the first 5 minutes, but what I was saying is that job titles are just job titles. They really don't mean a single thing to me. So you need to look at the job spec. Like the research analyst could be doing everything, anything and everything. And data analyst could also be doing anything and everything. So this is where you shouldn't get fooled by the job title. Like some people have some really fancy job titles, like whatever it is. And actually, I'm going to have a video coming out soon where I interviewed some of my friends actually working in the data industry. And Eric specifically said that his official job title is, I think, performance and analytics manager or something fancy like that. But Eric always just says that he's a business analyst because it's just simple. So don't let the job title fool you. Read the job spec. In general, I mean, the difference is data analyst, probably more data heavy. Research analyst, probably more research heavy. Sounds cliche, sounds a bit silly, but it's probably true. I'll go with the next one. All right. So question from Ye Lin. May I ask something about what I should take bachelor's degree of CS or information technology or data science for data analyst? Do you have advice for me? Now I am attending diploma in computing country.
Oh, CS, Bachelor of Science.
No, CS is computer science.
Oh,
yeah. So
BSc. Oh, BSc.
Nicole was a bit off there.
Information technology.
You cannot go wrong with anything. I think it's whatever the degree is, look at what kind of courses you will take. Try and learn hands-on applicable skills, because it's all great that you know everything in theory, but you'll have to actually apply what you know in theory when you get to work. So when I started working, I honestly had zero technical skills. I have a master's degree in finance and economics, and I was great at statistics, econometrics, probability. But could I actually do it in Python or any other tool? Absolutely not. So I had to learn the hard way, and I had to learn my own way to master all of the technical tools so that I can actually apply what I learned. Like I could actually optimize whatever that was, second, third, fourth derivative on paper, and I could do it in my head, but I couldn't do it in a tool, which is obviously a lot more efficient because it's reusable and repeatable. So focus on hands-on learning. I do have a completely free portfolio project playlist. So literally an entire playlist with guided end-to-end portfolio projects covering, what is it? SQL, Tableau, Excel, Python,
Everything.
PySpark. Honestly, anything you could need. And make sure you check that out. It's a really, really good one.
Next is Josh. Hi, Josh.
Oh, hey, Josh. I think we chatted on Discord today. So yeah, nice to see you here.
And then maybe, we'll just work our way down. So the next one is Kunal. Hello. How to choose which startup is best fit for data analytics internship? Do you want to take that?
Oh, I'll take that. Oh, yeah, sure. Yeah. Whichever startup you can get a job at, honestly.
But maybe ones that are in an industry that you want to go into, possibly. You could prioritize startups in the industry you're most interested in.
Yeah, sure. I mean, yeah, that's a good approach.
Because then if you want to move out of a startup in the future into a larger company, at least you have a domain knowledge for the company that you want to progress into.
We don't have to agree on everything. Honestly, Kunal, in my mind, I think just go for a startup that actually gives you a chance. Maybe you're in the lucky position that you get to choose between 10 job offers. And if you are, that's fantastic. Now, if you are not, before asking which startup you should aim for, just look for some company that will actually give you a job. Because I think, to me, I'm a bit more practical. It's about getting your foot into the industry. And once you have your foot in, you can kick the door open. And after you got your first job, it'll be exponentially easier to get your second, third, and fourth job. So I'm sorry, I'm just going to give you a very blunt answer here. Get a job and then worry about what industry you go into. Data analytics skills, and that's the whole beauty of it. They're transferable skills, right?
Yes. Yes.
No?
Yes. Sorry, I was reading the thingy, the question.
Okay.
You've just scrolled way too far.
Oh, sorry, I was a bit disturbed.
We're here. We're right here.
I have to say, Sergio, my previous video editor at the moment, is messaging me on iMessage. So I was just reading the messages as well. Sergio, I don't know if you're watching this, but hello if you're watching it.
Josh, sorry I'm late. I was reinstalling my OS. Power BI, Tableau, pros and cons.
Come on, you go with Power BI. Sell it.
No, you go with Tableau. I don't like being put on the spot. Go on.
Oh, okay. So I'll boil it down. I'm gonna make this super, super simple before Nicole tries not to die next to me here. Tableau, it's the free version is really, really good. Power BI does have a free version, but the premium and the pro they are the functional versions. Tableau is available on Mac OS and Windows, so it's operating system independent. You can use it anywhere, and I find the user interface more intuitive. It's easier to use. It's like when you look at an Android or you look at an iPhone. Like Android is customizable. You can do anything and everything, but iOS is like quite limited, but it's simple to use. So I think Tableau is easy to learn. And yeah, what do you think?
Power BI integration with, the Microsoft suite. And everyone's very much familiar with Word, PowerPoint, and there's such good integrations, especially with PowerPoint. So you're not taking screenshots of all of your reports. You can literally bring a live report into your PowerPoint. So integration, it does not go on Mac OS on the desktop. So obviously you can go on online services, but you can't download Mac OS, the Power BI desktop onto it. I'm not sure.
Nicole is slurring her words right now, so let me sum it up for you, Josh, quickly.
Let me finish. Power BI, I think it's got much more advanced capabilities. Sorry.
You're shaking my camera.
Oh, am I?
Yeah.
Oh, God, I'm not even very professional today, am I? I think it's got a lot more advanced capabilities than Tableau, from what we've discussed. Yeah, I think those are the main points I want to make about it.
Okay, so Power BI, I agree, more advanced, seamless integration with the Microsoft applications. Huge downside, it only runs on Windows. So you're locked into the OS. It's great if your entire organization runs on Power BI. Not so great if you want to share things externally, because a Tableau dashboard, you can share it with anyone super easily. And Josh, actually on this note, so I know you've been watching me for a while now. So I recently actually I created a complete data roadmap, and I called it the ultimate data roadmap after my ultimate data portfolio. Now, it is expensive. So let me put it out there. It is expensive. But yeah, do check it out if you want just a one-stop shop to learn all of data analysis skills and knowledge that you would actually apply in the real world. So it covers Tableau and Power BI as well. There's a whole module on each of them. There's various lessons in each of them, and it covers the most crucial things, I think, in my opinion, that I always bang on about, which is going to be domain knowledge and soft skills. So Josh, have a look at that one. It's in the description below. Like I said, it is expensive, I know, but there is no pressure to purchase, because you can just watch all of my free videos or the Career Compass newsletter, which is completely free. So yeah, but if you do want to take your skills to the next level, check it out. Sahil from India.
Sahil.
Hey, Sahil. Oh, Teslim, you're back. Hello. Thank you, everyone, for joining the stream. Nice to see my favorite data couple, Teslim. That is very, very kind of you, Teslim. Oh, Adam.
You were here last time.
Yeah, you were. Sahil is a procurement analyst.
Oh, that's cool.
Congrats. Oh, Josh, thank you. Josh is asking how my shoulder is. It's actually, as you can see, as I'm waving around, it's significantly better. So I was at the hospital this Monday at the trauma clinic, and there is still a hairline fracture in my shoulder blade. So right here at the back, they did an x-ray. Another 4 weeks, hopefully, and it'll be good.
Yeah, you're recovering.
Yeah, but thanks for asking, Josh. That's super nice of you. Siddhartha from India. Hello. $10. I think $10 was here last time. Yeah,
they were.
Okay, so you were learning SQL recently.
Mainly using SQL and Power BI. What would be the best way to break out of the industry?
Oh no, you're on the wrong question. Sorry. $10 was Nicole is all over the place today. So $10 is asking the question. I am starting to learn. Well, I'll say SQL, because when I say SQL, oh my God, you should hear the rage of the people in the comments who pointed out.
I think a lot of people say SQL. I say SQL, but you always say, yeah.
I think the people, you know what the biggest difference is? Once you start working in the corporate world, and if you actually have a job, think about how long it takes you to say SQL and how long it takes you to say SQL. So I say SQL because it's faster. That's simple. I am starting to learn SQL. Do you have any tips to learn it faster? You are learning it recently.
But I don't have any tips to learn it. I wish someone would give me tips to learn it
faster. Well, okay. I'll give you some. Okay, I'll give you a super simple tip. Go to my full SQL database tutorial video. It's 1 hour, and in 60 minutes, you'll learn 95% of the things you'll need to know in the world of data analysis. So don't worry about stuff like creating and updating tables and user rights and all these kind of things, because as a data analyst, you're not going to do any of that. That's data engineering jobs or data architect jobs. You won't have to do any of that. So when you learn SQL, focus on queries that are actually for querying your data, not queries that are for like updating or inserting tables or deleting tables or giving admin rights, because that's not a data analyst job. And this way you save yourself learning probably 50% of the code. So yeah, just go type in Mo Chen full SQL database tutorial, 60 minutes, get it done, bish bash bosh, move on to the next skill. So yeah, that's about it. All right, Sean Ting.
That's what I was answering.
Okay, so let me read the question and then you can answer it. How about that? Hey, Sean, thanks for being here. Hi, I am currently working in a nonprofit mainly using SQL and Power BI. What would be the best way to break out of the industry and look for a job in the tech industry? You're the Power BI expert. I'm looking to you now.
Well, it's actually really interesting. So tech, I think it's very much an umbrella. Med tech, fintech. What other tech is there? There's lots of tech.
We just had dinner before this, by the way.
And we've just done a big hike.
Yeah. Well, I'm super awake, but Nicole is clearly a little bit out of it today.
No. It's actually a really good question about the Power BI, the point.
Right.
So in the medtech industry, I know a number of companies that use Power BI. So I would look at specific companies. First of all, look at specific companies. Look at the jobs they are posting. See if their analysts include Power BI in the description. Because if it does, then start figuring out which kind of tech you want to go into. Because from a medtech standpoint, all the companies, I swear, I've come across use Power BI.
Mm-hmm.
So it's maybe figuring out which kind of tech, what data infrastructure they have, and what softwares they use. And you can do that through job postings, narrowing it down.
Yeah, but Sean, if you meant by tech, if you meant like Amazon, Google, and stuff like that, honestly, just look up what they use. I've never worked for them, any of the FANG companies, and I have no intention to work for them because honestly, I just couldn't care less. But if you want to break into tech, I think it's going to be about cloud skills. So that's one thing I would look at because cloud is the way forward. So maybe, some AWS skills would be great, or Microsoft Azure, Azure. I still don't know how to pronounce it.
I think now I'm thinking about it. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I don't know. My brain's gone so foggy. Look at the job descriptions because especially with Power BI, it requires obviously certain data sources, obviously SQL, SQL, that whole, that is a data source for Power BI, but other ones use, Oracle Business Intelligence Enterprise or something, OBIEE, and that can be also used as a data source. So figure out what they're looking for and see how you could fill the gaps. And then it would make you a lot more attractive to those companies. And
Sean is there.
I know. I keep looking there.
Yeah, because Sean is there.
Sorry, Sean. Apologies. It's very unprofessional. But yeah, narrow it down. See data sources, what they use. You can see this in job postings usually because it's a little bit obvious. And then visualization tools. It's either going to be like Tableau, Looker, Power BI. Figure it out. And I'm sure that would help you.
Cool. Okay. Next one, Abdullah. According to you, how long would it take for someone to become job ready if they are learning for around 2 hours a day? The reason I don't like these questions is because it's so personal, right? Like how much can you learn in 2 hours? It's all about how quickly you can learn. So based on your personal circumstances, I can answer the question how long it would take me if I had to learn 2 hours, because I don't know you, Abdullah. So I don't want to be like, oh, okay, it'll take you this much time. But I would say 2 hours a day, you would have to learn for quite a while. Data analysis is not easy. I don't have a video that says become a data analyst in 30 days or do this and you'll become a data analyst in 60 days or 2 months or, 3 months, stuff like that. Because I don't think it's true, I would say if you go from absolutely nothing to like an entry-level data analyst job, 6 months, if you put in about, at my pace, probably I would put in 18 hours a day. Because if I don't have a data analyst job, my job is to get a data analyst job, if you think about it that way. So at 2 hours a day, it will take me forever. And I don't want to discourage you. I just want to be honest here. You need to put in the effort. If you already have some great skills and you just want to upskill, yeah, sure, 2 hours a day, you can upskill on so many things. If I spend 2 hours a day now to become an AWS architect, it would take me probably 60 days to pass the certification.
I think, if I may interrupt.
You may interrupt.
You can put in like 2 hours a day for 6 months and whatever. I think you'll know when you're ready is when you're confident in your abilities and you're also confident in what you don't know. And I think you brought this up with me is, what is it? When you've mastered something, not mastered it, you've become very good at it, is when you understand what more you need to know or how.
No. What I said is, I know I know someone's really great at something when they're humble about the topic, because if you're truly good at something, you know how much more is out there, and you're not going to think you're the best in the world. If you think about people who are high up in the company, right? They're sure they'll have big egos, but they're always going to be in this continuous learning mindset.
Yeah, and I think, and instead of putting a timeline to it on like 2 hours a day for however long, just keep working till you feel like, okay, I feel confident, but I know I've still got a lot to learn, and that rest is what you'll learn on the job.
Yeah, and there shouldn't be an end goal, by the way, in terms of skills, because data is ever changing. The world of data analytics evolves so fast. So for me, there is no end goal now. Like, it's about learning just new skills. If I see something cool and I want to learn it, I'll apply it, and then I'll move on and I'll learn more things. So I didn't want to discourage you, but like I said, it depends on personal circumstances, how quickly you learn, what's your starting point, what's your end point. Next
Sean.
one. Oh, so Sean says, I have no one to train me in my company.
Same. So you have to train yourself. Honestly, that's it. Like, most companies won't have like full resources, like full courses, or even budget to put you on courses. So it's self-learning, self-study, and there's more than enough resources online.
Yeah. Cool. Oh, what's
$10.
the next one? Oh, $10 says, miss you guys, by the way. You guys teaching feels relaxing. Well, that's nice to know.
That's very nice.
Hatim Salmi is asking, what do you think about PL300? I haven't got a clue what PL300 is.
PL300?
Yeah, Hatim, just put it in the comments what it is, and maybe I'll figure it out. I'm so sorry. I have no clue what it is. Sahil.
Oh, Udemy. Yeah. I'm learning data analysis through Udemy. Is this correct? I love Udemy. I have so many courses on Udemy that I dabble back into just to refresh. So I think it's a really good platform.
Good platform. And the only advice I would give with Udemy is that they always have sales. I've never bought a course on Udemy for full price. So I always wait until those $60 courses drop to about $15 and then I buy them. So make sure you don't buy them full price, because come on, you don't want to spend that much money on a course all the times, because you can. I have like 10 courses on Udemy, but I never buy them full price. You want to read this?
I do. $10. Is there any hope of getting a job without a real degree and just with the Google Data Analytics degree?
Yes, there is, but it's a lot more than just the Google Data Analytics degree. So I stand behind the Google Data Analytics degree. It's on my website as well. I think it's a great professional certification, not because the content is like, wow, out of this world, but because Google is recognized. So if you do want to get a certificate, you may as well get it from a company that's recognized, because then you don't have to explain your certification. So say you went to Oxford, Cambridge, Yale, Harvard, you never have to explain which uni you went to. It's that easy. You have to add on the next step. You have to have a banging resume, like a really good resume, a really good portfolio, and that's the way to do it. So Google doesn't, the certificate doesn't give you hands-on things, right? Like how to apply to jobs, how to stand out by writing the best resume possible, right? All these kind of things. So I have a bunch of resources on my channel as well and on my website. So I have a video titled, I think, How to Write the Perfect Data Analyst Resume. So make sure you watch that. Basically, put a data hat on when you write your resume. So your resume should live and breathe data, even if you have no data related experience directly. Like, you could be working as let's say you work for a charity. People come to the event and you record the people who come to the event on a spreadsheet. Instead of saying that, I was at a charity event supervising, you could say that I was gathering data in a spreadsheet to collect information on the audience, right? That's data. So put a data hat on. It's that simple. Like I said, bunch of resources on my channel. The video I can specifically think about is going to be the How to Write the Perfect Data Analyst Resume. I also have a paid resource, so let me put it out there. It's my ultimate resume template. You can go check that out as well if you want to. That should give you a great start, and then build an awesome portfolio to stand out in the job market. That easy. Links in the description. Rocket's just digging in the background. Actually, I'm pretty sure if I stand up, you'll see him trying to make his bed right now. Let's see. Oh, there we go. No, a little bit more digging. So he needs to get cozy. His ancestors did this. He needs to. Oh, clearly he's not camera shy. So yeah, he's digging. Maybe we give him a nicer light, maybe to go to bed, like what, like a green?
No, purple.
Oh, purple. Okay, that's nice. All right, next question. Rohan.
Hello, Rohan.
Hello, Rohan.
That's a lovely name.
Oh, Abdullah again. Should I read this? You answer it this time? I feel like I've been speaking for the entire thing. Okay?
I don't know if I'm going to... Okay, go
Okay,
on.
no, how about you read it? I answer it then.
Okay.
Go on then.
Would you advise me to have some experience and skills of web development as here? The role of a data analyst scientist is very rare to see in a job market. Or should I stick to becoming a data analyst? Oh, that's a good question.
It is a good question. And Abdullah, like I said before, your end goal, your ultimate goal, shouldn't be to become a data analyst. It really should not, because you restrict yourself to one job title. And that's where the competition gets fierce. There's so many roles out there that work with data. Why don't you get a different role? Business analyst, business intelligence analyst, financial analyst. Look into the job description. You know, like I said, I was an insights analyst before, and I only worked with data. So my job was to find insights. How do you find insights? By using data. So I found data-driven insights, right? So it's about transferable skills. I think thinking of job titles and progressing down, if it's something super, I would say, detailed in the sense that dentist, if you want to become a dentist, you know, it's not like you can just become something else, like a heart surgeon. No, if you want to become a dentist, you'll become a dentist. But data is a transferable skill. So don't just look for that one data analyst job. There's going to be other jobs out there that you can do. Insights. You could be the insights person. You could be the intelligence person. You could be, you know, job title is just a job title, honestly. Like it doesn't mean a single thing. When I was working as a credit portfolio manager, I worked with so much data as I was overseeing the entire credit portfolio for the bank. So yeah, it was just numbers. It was just data. But was I a data analyst? Absolutely no. I was a credit portfolio manager. Did it make a difference? Absolutely not, because I gained a bunch of data skills. You want to answer the next one? I'll ask it. New England Nomad. I like that username. I get the idea of a query for highest salary per department or unshipped items, etc., which appear to be training queries. What would you write a query for in real life at work?
What is this? Do you know?
I think it's an SQL query, probably. In real life at work, you write queries to extract data. That's simple. Yeah, that's. I don't know how to answer that. Like, yeah.
Can you give an example of one that you've done before? Just like a very simple example.
Customer data. Boom, done.
What's the query?
I cannot give away the column names because it's clearly confidential data. So if I gave away the query, yeah, that I don't think my company would be happy with me. JK_fit.
Hi.
Yeah, they were here last time.
Yeah.
Hello. All right. Sahil. Okay, not a question. Let's just focus on the questions.
Right.
How is Alex the Analyst platform for entry-level preparation? So I know that Alex the Analyst, I think he launched the Analyst Builder. I didn't try it. I think it's $250. And knowing Alex's content, it probably is good. I don't know because I didn't try it. So I don't want to say that it's good or bad. I don't know him personally. I've never spoken to him. Clearly, he's a very different guy from me. You know, he's American. He lives in the US, completely, I guess, different personality, different charisma. I think his channel is completely different from mine as well in terms of content.
I actually haven't been on his channel before, but I get good vibes from it when I've seen his videos.
Yeah, seems like a nice guy. Yeah, honestly, I wish I could tell you. I haven't tried it. All right.
Hi, Josh.
Josh says, glad I am using Windows.
Yeah, for his Power BI.
Oh, for his Power BI. Nice. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, God, I scrolled.
No.
Wait. Let me go
way
back.
too far down.
Okay. Oh, there's some conversation going on here. Okay, how about you scroll? Because you're so much closer as well.
Yeah. So, okay. So, Summit. Oh, Summit. Hello. Hey, roadmap for cold calling for internships.
I have no idea what that means.
I'm not too sure. Is cold calling when you just drop your CV off?
Roadmap for cold calling. Oh, well, okay, maybe this is what you mean. I would say get LinkedIn Premium and get into the inbox of recruiters and hiring managers. But be genuine. Please be genuine, because you should see the amount of messages, emails I get on social media platforms and through my inbox. And people are just like, hey, Mo, your videos are rubbish. Let's make them better. I'll make you a better thumbnail. I'm like, oh, wow, that is a way to market to me. Thank you so much. Or it's like, hey, hi, Mo. I'll add so much value to your business. Just give me $1,000 first, and then I'll add the value for you. People reach out to me all the times. And that's why I appreciate, say, for example, my Discord channel, because I know that it's only the people who are genuinely interested about data and or like me enough to go to the Discord. And that's where I actually reply to people on Discord, because the questions are not like, hey, Mo, give me a job. Hey, Mo, I'm a video editor. Or like, hey, Mo, I'm a thumbnail editor. Or hey, Mo, I'm an SEO marketer. So yeah, join my Discord. What's my Discord server? It's just Mo-chan, right? Mo-chan. Yeah, link in description. Okay. At least I bet.
There's a question I'm really excited for coming up. So
go.
No, it's further down. But
okay, what's the next question?
Bevan. Hi, currently I'm studying my master's in data analytics. Oh, congratulations. Do you suggest me any cloud certifications which can help me in interviews?
Oh, yes, absolutely. Really simple. Either get the AWS certified professional clouds. Wait, I have that certificate. I forgot what it's called. AWS
practitioner.
Cloud practitioner?
Cloud practitioner.
Sorry, I took it a while ago, but yeah. So either get that one, because AWS dominates the cloud market, and you could get the Microsoft Azure fundamentals, whatever the most basic of that is. Just get that one, because Microsoft and AWS dominate the cloud market. So the third biggest one would obviously be Google Cloud. You could go with that one as well. Yeah, just get it and then apply. So yeah, definitely go with one of the big ones. AWS, I would highly recommend, because I think, off the top of my head, they dominate about 60% of the market. So they own about 60% of the market share. So my bet would be on them.
Next, Thatcher. Thatcher Slipway.
From Texas?
Yeah, but when they here last time, I swear. Well, hi.
I bet the weather's nice in Texas.
A lot warmer than here. That question.
Ihunayachi Oladapo. I bet I pronounced that very well.
Oladapo, isn't that that's a Nigerian name?
It could be, but we are not going to make assumptions on this channel.
I know someone who's...
Oh, yeah, might be. Okay, so the question is, can I work as a data analyst and study in an aviation school?
Oh, cool.
Yeah, absolutely. Why not?
Why not?
Yeah, cool.
This is the question.
Go.
Linda. Hi, just an idea for these lives or other videos. You could have followers send in their data portfolio works and review them. Maybe even have people work on the same data sets. Love your videos.
Oh, wow, Linda. Throwing big ideas out there. By the way, actually, so I was just talking about my Discord, and on my Discord server, there's a specific portfolio project channel that I just created for you to review each other's projects. So yeah, it's really nice, because you throw your project in and people give constructive feedback. So I did ask everyone to be nice. So if you go in and you just say that this is terrible, that's not good. If you say this is terrible, and I actually put my project in first, I said, if you don't like it, fine, but let me know how you think I could improve my project. So Linda, maybe that's one for you to start with. You could join the Discord, throw your project in, and then people will give feedback.
Yeah, personally, I think it's a really good idea. And it's something I've said to you before, but logistics to it.
No, it's a great idea. I've been thinking about something like that as well, but
yeah, I think it's a really good idea.
Yeah, I think
it reminds me of Makeover Mondays. Is that what they were called?
Yeah, Makeover Mondays is basically, I think they try to make a better visual every single week, and people sent in their Tableau dashboards or visuals, and then they pick the winner. I'll write that idea down, because I was thinking about something like this. So thank you so much, Linda. Fantastic idea.
Okay, Billy T83. I feel like I'm shouting out competition winners when I say this. Any chance to do as a duo, a collaborative project with Python, SQL, Power BI? Mo, this is your channel. So
I don't think I'll ever be a Power BI channel just because.
No, it's a duo. To do as a duo, a collaborative.
As in, we do it together?
I assume so.
Oh, actually, I was thinking about a format that Nicole and I could do. Is she has amazing Power BI dashboards, and she just records how she builds it in real time, and then Nicole and I sit down, and then I ask her questions about why did you build it this way? Why'd you use that function over there? So maybe we could do something collaborative like that. But Billy, again, fantastic ideas you guys are throwing out there, giving me a lot of work to do, I think. So thank you. Next one, Josh. Oh, that's a question for me. You ask.
Mo, how much data visualizations do you do in Python compared to Excel or Tableau, etc.?
I do 0 data visualization in Python now because it looks ugly. So even though it's repeatable, it looks ugly. It's dead ugly. Python, I don't think, is a visualization tool. I use Python for automating repetitive stuff like writing scripts, like just honestly the really boring data manipulation, data cleaning, file merging, all that kind of stuff, all the back end, real dirty, ugly stuff. I use Python for that. And then on the front end, I will always use Tableau because it just looks a million times nicer. It has a way better user interface. It's interactive. It's dynamic. So anyone who says otherwise, I am happy to challenge them anytime. I'm not a diehard Python, Tableau, or Excel fan. I just use whatever tool I think is most appropriate for that specific data analysis process. All right, I think, that's Python. Maybe you ask it.
Mm-hmm.
Are you here?
How should I learn Python? I don't like programming at all, but I have to. Are there any easy ways? I want to learn it, but also want to keep it as simple as possible.
Oh, wait. Thanks. No, they're from Hungary. Thanks. Király vagy mo. Hello, see ya. So yeah, because, okay, so I guess they're watching me from Hungary, he or she, whoever that is, former trans. First of all, I just want to say, köszi szépen, hogy itt vagy. Second of all, I would just want to say that you don't have to learn Python. I don't know why you're saying you must learn Python. Are you in a job where like that's the requirement? Like if you don't learn it, you get fired. That's not a good job. I honestly would just look for a different job because I think, yeah, that is not good. Easy way to learn Python. I have a video on how I learned Python for data analytics. Learn the pandas, NumPy, matplotlib, and seaborn libraries, and nothing else. Focus on those 4. Like I said, when I first started learning Python, I learned a bunch of things that I never used. So in the first 6 months of learning Python, I was so bad at it, I failed. And I said, no more coding. And I went off to investment banking. I was like, that's it for me. No more coding. Because I didn't know what I was learning. I was just learning like general programming stuff. I was literally coding robots to play chess with me. But how is that applicable to data analysis? No how. I didn't want to be a software engineer, right? Like it just, yeah. So learn something applicable. Check that video out. Yeah, that would be a really good way to do it. Another really good way to do it, like I said to Josh before, I recently worked on my roadmap. Yeah, day and night. It has a Python module as well. Like I said, it is a paid product, but it's going to speed up your Python learning by at least 10 times. I can guarantee you that. And if that is not the case, I am happy to refund anything you spend on that roadmap. So next question.
No, I'm conscious it's
or do we have too many?
There's almost 10 minutes left.
Should we run it for longer?
Yeah, we can.
All right, okay, I'll add on. I made the executive decision to add on another 30 minutes. Can you stay on for another 30? Okay.
I can do that. Okay, let me find where we were.
What's the next question?
Oh, no. Oh my gosh. There's a lot of questions.
Okay, no, but no, another. So it's local time for me. It's 8:49 p.m. now. We will run this session until 9:30 p.m. local time for us. So that's another 40 minutes. If you have any questions, pop it in. But yeah, like I said, first come, first serve basis. So if someone pops in like 6 questions in a row, I might just answer one of them and move on to the next person. What's the next one?
Jack for all trades. What's your best advice for someone looking to transition to data analytics? What would be your approach?
think about what existing data skills you have right now, which domain you're in. Like, what is your niche going to be in the data world? If you're currently working, say, for example, in the healthcare industry, like you could combine your healthcare domain knowledge with your data skills to break into, say, for example, the medtech industry that you work in, because there's some words and abbreviations and acronyms that, you know, only you would know. Like, throw some out there that I don't know.
IDAST.
Yeah, haven't got a clue what that is. So there you go. Find your niche, gather your existing data skills, and then identify the gaps in your data skills, and then try and perfect those gaps, learn those skills, and then hone in on your domain knowledge. Because I'm telling you, when you're going to interview for this job, for these jobs, so this is after you wrote a great resume and they actually call you in, I can guarantee you that it's going to be your domain knowledge that will make you stand out in the end. All right, next question. I'll ask, you answer.
Okay.
All right, next question from Kunal. How many data analytics projects I have to mention in my resume? Give some tips. And my second question, in pursuing, well, that is very demanding. Give some tips. Oh, wow.
Wait, what?
It just says give some tips.
Yeah, no.
Oh, okay. Fair. Well, and my second question is, pursuing master's degree is mandatory or not in data field, or going with bootcamp is enough?
How many data analytic projects I have to mention? So I'm assuming data analytic projects, if these are ones you're doing in your own time, I would just link your portfolio. And I think having at least one or two that cover the tools that they're asking in the jobs you're applying for.
Yep.
That's great, because I think you'll already be in the top, 5%, because not everyone's going to have a portfolio. So just to showcase it, even if it's just one. But then if you're bringing in work project examples, maybe 3 for each position or 2. And then the second,
I'll answer that, because I actually have a master's degree. No, it's not mandatory.
No.
If the job description says so, even then, I mean, did I always tick all of the job requirements for the jobs that I applied for and actually got? Probably not. So
yeah, I think masters really come into play when you're going, I guess, if you're going down a very academic route, research, you have to specialize in a certain topic.
Yeah, if you want to go into the public sector, PhD academics, yeah, master's degree is a must, I would say. Otherwise, I don't think you need a boot camp or a master's degree. All information nowadays out there is completely free. So yeah, the only reason I buy courses and roadmaps and any other things that are paid for, because someone else has already taken the time to curate the information so that I can get to my destination quicker and more efficiently. That's it. I am true big believer that you can learn everything for free. Everything. Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
It's true. It's just like before, when I was a student, I used to go for free resources, but now I don't mind paying, because I have to think about how much time is it going to take me to find all the stuff. Ages, right? So I'd rather just pay. Time is money at the end of the day. So it just depends on, how much you value your time over your money, or how much you value your money over your time.
Yeah, there was, I can't remember that woman, her YouTube channel, and I showed you, and she said you have to invest in yourself, and that's investing in education.
Yeah.
She's like, I know there's lots and lots of free resources, but it does add so much value if you do invest into yourself.
So yeah, like, think about it this way. Before I was, I can call myself, I would say, a semi-decent content creator now. And before, when I saw other content creators selling something, I was like, okay, why don't they just give this for free? And then I realized, oh, well, because if they give everything for free, then how do they live? The videos are already free. They give away so many free resources. There's going to be that paid stuff that will take anything you do to the next level. I recently purchased a video editing pack, actually 2 packs, from this young American guy, and we got in touch, exchanged a couple of emails, and I immediately paid for the product, immediately, because I was just like, okay, his free stuff, fantastic, but I knew for a fact that the paid stuff is gonna be so good, because his free stuff was already amazing. So this is what I would say is that try, and if you want to really speed up your data analysis learning process, try and find the best paid resources out there, because you could do everything for free, but there's some bang for buck resources that I think you should look for that can really help you. So would you agree?
I agree. I
So,
completely agree.
because like the stuff that I learned recently through my work, I use DataCamp, Udacity, all these kind of things. There's a course, there's something for me to follow. Someone holds me accountable. You know, there's something structured about it where someone had already put in some thought, maybe not all of the thought, but it saves me time and I get to my destination quicker. So that's all that matters to me now. All right. Josh just said that he bought a Power BI course on Udemy. Fantastic. Maven Analytics. I think the guy has a YouTube channel as well. He's all right. I think it's an American dude.
What?
Wait, what? Did someone just...
Oh,
I have no idea, but that's... Someone just gave me £5.99.
€5.
Oh, €5.99. Oh,
that's crazy.
I have no idea. Guys, please don't donate money to me.
That is so nice.
Yeah, thank you so much. But yeah, guys, please
That's-
don't donate.
I think, wait, it's doing
do
that
I need
thing.
to click on it?
No, yeah, click on it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Jack for all trades. I just wanted to say that these live streams are priceless. Thank you both. Thank you so much, Jack for all trades.
Thank you, Jack.
But I would like to say that please don't donate money to me because I don't even know how to click away from this now. Okay, there we go.
Oh, that was very nice.
Because yeah, I don't know if you noticed, but I didn't put monetization on this live stream at all, so you can watch it at home with no ad breaks. Cool. Okay, next one.
No idea where we are. Oh, that, yeah.
I think it's this one.
Is it a good way to learn all I need from Udemy and then I rush through the Google course on Coursera to get the certification just to have it as proof, or Udemy course certifications are also enough? I think this is the... What's that? You answer. My mind's gone to...
Okay, so it's a very good question, and yeah, the only reason I suggest getting the Google certificate is because the Google certificate is a legit certificate from a big company. So if you get a certificate, you may as well get it from a company that's well recognized. If you get it from Udemy, people are going to be like, oh, okay, whatever. To be honest, people glance through your application really quick. So the way, say for example, I look at a candidate now, I look at the resume and I'm like, okay, I look for some keywords, some skills, some certifications. I'm like, okay, great. And then if I find something, next round, basically, that's it. That's what you can easily tell from a CV or a resume. I'm not saying that the Google Data Analytics course will teach you everything, because it doesn't. There's nothing revolutionary about it. I took a couple modules from there. It's not bad. The real reason I always recommend it is just because Google has weight behind.
Yeah,
right?
This is what I was saying before. My mind just went blank. It's recognizable. If you say Google, people will know what you're on about in almost any language. If you say Udemy, not everyone's going to know what it is. So it's the weight that Google's name has on something that makes people trust it a lot more and have a lot more just see it as more of a credible source.
Okay, Nicole's tired, I think, today, but yeah,
it's been a busy weekend.
No matter, I think, where you learn from, it doesn't really matter, in the sense that as long as you're learning the right skills, it's all good. But when you do get the certificate, make sure you get it from a well-known company. Like, don't get some certificate that no one will recognize, because imagine paying hundreds of dollars for something that at the end of the day, you still have to explain to other people. Again, I'll bring up the uni example. If I went to Oxford, I would just say, hi, I'm Mo, I went to Oxford. And then you would never ask me which uni I went to, because you're like, oh, Oxford, great, let's move on.
Yeah, that's
all right. Good. So Josh, next question.
Can I be really boring and talk about file management and workflow? Do you use GitHub for file management or other services such as OneDrive? I always use, I use OneDrive at work and at home.
Yeah, my company runs on Microsoft, so yeah, I use anything Microsoft. I would say yeah. All right, Jack for all trades. Just one more. What is the next step for the YouTube channel? Almost 100K subscribers. Congrats. Well, that is, well, yeah, almost 100K. I think I think
just hit 90.
Yeah, well, yeah, I hit 90K, and my dad actually sent me a message the moment I hit 90K. I don't really look at these numbers anymore, to be honest, but I was on 90,002, so he must have been watching it closely. Next steps for the channel now, I think, is for me to create better, more value-add content. And I'll be blunt here. I want to create an easier journey for you, a very, very easy journey for you to learn more data analysis skills and knowledge. And I don't want you to become a data analyst, or I don't want your only goal to become a data analyst. I want your goal to be to upskill yourselves when it comes to data analytics. And with those extra skills, try and stand out and gain a competitive edge in the job market. There's not that many data analyst jobs, I know, and I know it's very hard to find one, but it's not the only job in the world, right? There's so many jobs that work with data. If you like, it's hard for me to actually think about a job nowadays that doesn't involve data. Even the least technical people, I guarantee you, will use some form of spreadsheets at work. And I'm telling you, Excel is so underutilized and frowned upon nowadays, but if you're good at it, it can make you look like a tech wizard. So because senior people really like it. So that's the next step for my channel: create better, more educational, more entertaining content as well, because I think you guys do like a bit more lifestyle stuff. I want to give you insights rather than doing more of these, like select everything from table 1. Yeah, it's probably not the most entertaining video. I don't want to create content that's already out there. So you could go to W3 Schools and select star from all tables, whatever, right? You could do that. So I don't want to create stuff like that. I want to give you stuff that provides real insight that you can only find on my channel. This is the content I want to create. So I don't want to repeat what someone else is doing. Alex the Analyst, he has a video on everything. Like if you want to create a window function, watch Alex the Analyst. If you actually, I have a video on that as well. But
watch Alex the Analyst.
Yeah, watch my window functions video. But yeah, he literally, I mean, the guy has a video on literally anything and everything, like tutorials. But does it really give you insight? Probably not. And that's the bit where I want to add value to you, is giving you insights, stuff that really matters. So
you got another.
Oh my God, someone else gave me money? Guys, stop giving me money. But yeah, clearly I'll answer this question. Hi, Victor. Thank you so much for donating a little bit of your hard-earned monies. So Victor is saying, just completed 120 hours of data analytics bootcamp. Wow. What do you think should be my next step? So it looks like you're taking this seriously, Victor. So next step is obviously apply to jobs. I presume you want to get a good job, a well-paid job, create an outstanding resume, and create an outstanding portfolio. I have completely free resources on my channel in terms of like what portfolio projects you should create. I actually have a whole playlist on this. I have a video on that gives you ideas on what you could create, and then a bunch of end-to-end guided tutorials on how you could make those projects. With I'll give you data set. I basically give you everything to create those, and then I have a video on how to write the perfect resume as well. So that's everything that is free. And then if you want to immediately implement what you learned in those videos in the fastest possible way, then I do have my ultimate data portfolio and my ultimate resume template that you can use. Those are paid products, so you don't have to use them. But like I said, they will speed up anything and everything you do. So check those out. If you only want to stick to the free stuff, then I don't think anyone else has a more applicable data analytics portfolio project playlist on YouTube.
Yeah, I was about to say projects. That's what he should be doing next.
So yeah, do that. What's next?
So
who's next?
This one was next.
Erhan Eras. Hi Mo. I'm just wondering, do you recommend to learn R and Python or only one of these languages? Great question. Only one. So I personally like Python because Python is a general programming language and you can do so much more with it than R. It's also a lot more difficult to learn. So that's what you have to keep in mind, is that R is a lot easier to learn because it's a statistical programming language. So it's focused on one thing, statistics, right? So that's why data scientists love using R. Honestly, you cannot go wrong with either. My personal preference, Python, but you cannot go wrong with either. So I just want to emphasize that. A lot of people tell me that R is useless. Nobody wants it. But imagine it this way. Is it better to know how to code in R or not know how to code in R? Know how to code in R, right?
I'm just looking at the time. I think we need to keep, and not to cut you off.
Oh.
But to keep your answers a bit more.
Oh my God, I'm being told to keep it
just-
short on my own channel. I didn't know this channel was just renamed Nicole Thompson.
I just want to, make sure everyone gets their questions
All right, come
answered.
on, quick fire questions then.
Okay.
Okay, I'll answer every question in less than 30 seconds. Go.
Abdullah, the reason why I'm scared of web development. Oh no. But I'm gonna just say it, and it is that I'm not so good at coding. Sorry, Abdullah. So a role of data analyst looks great to me as coding is minimal.
Coding is minimal. Let's move on.
That was not, no, you don't have to condense it that much.
Oh yeah, okay. Coding is minimal because my most used tools at work, actually, I could get by without knowing Python, but Python helps me a lot because it makes me look like a tech wizard, because I write a bunch of code that automate a bunch of things, so that when people ask me to do things, I'm like, yeah, sure, I can do that. I write some code and then I just hit like Control Enter and then done. Next.
Okay. Josh, I love your Discord, Mo. But could you give me a job? Lol.
Yeah, we'll see about that, Josh.
Sean, how much do you think a master's program will help? Also, Sean, should I look towards it? I just started with 1 year of experience, but not satisfied with the salary.
So if you're not satisfied with your salary, I am, I think, making a video on, I'll give it away. I think the title is The Fastest Way to a 100K Data Analytics Career. I think it's coming out in 2 weeks, so it's in the making. But one pro tip that I'll give away now is that if you want your salary to increase fast, move jobs every 18 to 24 months and make sure you look externally. Because when you stay within the company, you're going to be bound by the internal salary restrictions and regulations. Next question.
Afnan, hello Mo. I am a hospital pharmacist with a master's degree in epidemiology. Sorry, and discovering data analytics, I realized the need for technical skills. I'm learning SQL and plan to tackle R language next, considering Google Data Analytics and Coursera. Need advice on navigating different domains in healthcare analytics.
Oh God, if I need to keep this short, check out my ultimate data roadmap.
No. Just, be a bit specific. You don't have to keep it short.
No, I'll be super specific.
Okay.
Advice on what? Healthcare analytics. Okay. In my ultimate data roadmap, I literally have a whole lesson under the domain knowledge module for healthcare analytics. So yeah, if I have to keep it within 15 seconds, I have to answer it, in an honest way.
By the way, you having a background in pharmacy, I think is actually brilliant. The amount of radiologists and radiographers I worked with in the first company I was at, and they go into consultancy. I know it's not a data specific, but there was data roles within the consultancy team, and the value they placed on having knowledge within the radiology area. I know it's not pharmacy, but it added so much value. I'm sorry.
Time is ticking. You said answer the question in less than 30 seconds. Next
one. Really use that to your advantage. Okay, sorry.
Malov, can you like, when there's a long comment, can you be the host? You filter the question, so as in just ask the question, because I do want to get through. We have 22 minutes and clearly you're falling asleep, so I need to finish this in 22.
Sorry. Okay, sorry. Next question. How to find real-time projects in data analytics?
Portfolio project playlist, link in description. It's my playlist. How can I answer this?
You can't just be self-promo. You gotta, I don't know.
Okay, and another one. Go on Kaggle, completely free. Enter the competitions, and if you can win a Kaggle competition,
that's a really cool idea.
You'll get a job. Yeah,
that's a really cool idea.
Go on Kaggle. It's great, actually. Yeah, Kaggle competitions are fantastic. Okay, I'll keep it a bit longer than 15 seconds.
Billy T, 83. Can you comment your experience with Udacity?
One of the best learning platforms I've experienced, but I would say it's because I went on a data engineering nano degree. So my company paid for it, and clearly it was the most premium service they offered. And it was a partnership between my company and Udacity. So I had a fantastic experience, probably because I didn't have to pay and I had the most premium Udacity service. So I cannot personally complain about it.
I've never used it. Afnan, thank you for all the great things you do on your channel and for the Q&As. I watch them all and I love when Nicole joins you. Woohoo! She makes the videos even more amazing.
I thought Afnan.
Thank you, Afnan.
I thought Afnan was gonna say she makes the videos amazing. I was like, okay, that would have been bad. Okay, next one.
Scotty, thank you, Afnan. Scotty, hi Mo. I'm getting a master's in data analytics. I didn't hear you say Tableau cert. Is it necessary or just put the focus on the cloud certs?
I think cloud certification is overall, if you had to pick one, I think cloud certification is, I would say, weighs in heavier than a Tableau certification. But again, it depends on the company you go for. Like if the company you go for is not in the cloud and the role you go for is a heavy visualization role, clearly get the Tableau certified professional certificate, the official one from Tableau. You can find it on my website, a link to it. So it all depends. Like there is no one size fits all. I think that is the thing. Both are good. If you have the time, get both. Otherwise, just tailor your certifications to the jobs you're applying for.
Hatim said PL 300 is Power BI Data Analyst certification.
I thought you would have known that.
No, you think my I don't get these fancy courses.
That's also another thing actually I would like to shout out is that the moment you start working, certifications honestly won't matter that much because work experience is the number one thing that matters. Yeah. So that's why I even forgot about my AWS certification. I actually have no clue what it's called.
Yeah, but I'm actually going to use that. I'm going to look into what that is for myself. Ahmed, how do you imagine the future of your job?
Oh, wow. I guess data analysis, AI, super big thing. I think it's not there yet. Really immature. We're going to have huge problems with AI ethics and data ethics and everything around it. So it's going to create a whole new industry. I think there's going to be AI or data ethicists, and people need to be really, really careful with the implementation of AI and all these kind of things. So not there yet, but I definitely see it becoming a pretty huge thing. Not in the sense that it'll replace data analysts. It's just a new tool we'll learn how to use and it will make our workflow a lot more efficient. Like ChatGPT right now, to me, is a way better Google search because I search it, I refine it, it explains the code to me. I don't have to like browse through Stack Overflow and stuff like that. Next one.
Ashok, why they ask 5 years experience for data analysts entry-level jobs?
Honestly, because hiring managers will put their dream candidate on the paper. Like if you ask me who I wanted, okay, maybe not me, but like some people are just, I guess, not realistic. You don't have to take all the job specs. Honestly, I've applied to so many jobs. It's a 10 plus years experience. I was like, oh, okay, I have over half a decade. Sure, I'm going to put my name down. So it is just the way it is. Just keep on applying and yeah.
Okay, that's not a question. But Formatran says, I want to start my career as a data analyst. I live in Germany and I saw that a lot of jobs require Python. That's why I should learn because I want to stand out.
Okay. I see what you mean. Yeah, programming is super useful. Look, I would say Python is going to be harder to learn than all of your technical skills combined. Python is a programming language. It's hard, but maybe to ease yourself in, you could learn SQL first. SQL is just a structured query language. It's not a coding language. So I understand your motivation behind learning Python. And like I said, focus on the data analytics libraries, NumPy, Pandas, Seaborn, and Matplotlib. And then if you're into machine learning, start with scikit-learn and SciPy.
Apologies if I butchered this name. Yahya Habib. Hi Mo, I'm very new to data space. I was wondering what SQL is primarily used for and why it's so important.
SQL is used for managing relational databases. So as a data analyst, I use SQL to extract the data that I need. So say, for example, someone asked me to get the top 50 orders from a specific table and then join some other table onto it so we can get the customer information and maybe another table so we can get some geographical data. You use SQL to extract the stuff. So you'd go in and you would write a query like select city from city one table and then inner join whatever else table so you get more information. Yeah.
Okay. Francisco, I'm sending you a big hug, guys. Thanks for sharing.
Big hug back.
Big hugs.
Oh my God, there's so many questions.
This is why I told you needed to.
Okay, no, I'm cutting it at 9:30 though. Like next time, guys, just come on time, please.
Bjorn, I think that's how you pronounce that name. Which Microsoft certifications are good for data analysts?
The official Power BI certificate is good, and the Microsoft Azure Cloud certifications.
Nice. Yeah, sorry, Yagenmoen.
Yeah.
Sorry if that's not correct. Hi Mo, your videos are helpful and thanks for creating the content for us. I am about to join Masters in the UK. I'm going for Masters FinTech at UON due to better scholarships. And more than that, I am coming from a non-tech background. I want to enter into a data analytics and data science job post-Masters. Could you please provide me a roadmap for the same?
Yeah, I do have a roadmap. It's my ultimate data roadmap.
That's very exciting though, isn't it?
Yeah, so.
UON, so University of Nottingham?
Nottingham, I would say, yeah.
Oh, it's Nottingham.
Yeah.
That's a nice city.
Yeah, so if you want a roadmap, I think, look, this is the way to go. So I have a video that I made this year on how to become a data analyst. Check that out. It contains like an end-to-end structure of how you could do it, but it just tells you how you could do it. It doesn't give you all the tools, right? So the ultimate data roadmap gives you all the tools. Or yeah, you could just watch the video, do it the free way, and then research everything I talk about in the video, break it down into a topic, and go away and learn that. But I hope you. I am about to join an MSc. Okay, I wish you all the best with your master's degree. I bet you're going to be amazing at data analytics. So with a master's in fintech.
The next question: do you recommend boot camps? Do you have a specific one to recommend to start in data science?
Oh, I don't actually have one for data science that I could recommend. So I'll have to say no on that, because obviously I work as a data analyst. But as a data science one, I would focus on the statistics and the probability element of it, because that is the hard bit about data science. It's not necessarily the coding or anything. It's understanding the math behind it. So make sure if you do go with a bootcamp, it has a solid math, probability, econometrics, and all those kind of courses.
Is Google Data Analytics certification free?
No.
How much is it?
$40 or $50 a month, I think.
I see. Okay.
It's a subscription.
Can you stop it after?
You can stop it anytime. Yeah. I mean, the Google Data Analytics certificate, that's the beauty of it. If you smash through it in a month, that's it. It's only going to cost you 1 month of a Coursera subscription.
And again, I am not sure whether the companies do consider non-tech students. However, seeing your profile gives me some confidence about the same. Basically, you were in the same position as I am, and you were a motivation for me.
Thank you so much. Honestly, if I could do it, you could do it too. I don't think I'm a genius levels kind of smart guy, because when I did my master's, I did meet some geniuses. Like, they were proper geniuses. I'm not a dumb guy, but I'm just a guy who put in the work and put in the time and effort. So what you see right now, me chilling here talking about all these things, yeah, sure, it looks easy. But what you don't see is that I work probably from 7 a.m. till 11 p.m. every day. So you don't see that. And that is the bit that truly matters.
Very, very true. How would you pronounce that name?
Manov, there's another 12 minutes. Give it some energy.
I just don't want to say people's names
wrong.
I
think that's Guilherme Garcia. Yeah.
Hey Mo, cheers from Brazil. Did you ever consider working as a data scientist?
Yes, actually, yes. In the very beginning of my career, when I worked in a credit modeling team, and then I quickly realized that everyone around me had at least a master's degree in a quantitative subject, or more than likely they had PhDs. And I was like, okay, if I work in this team, it's going to take me 10 years to stand out. So I may as well just hone in on my niche, which is a strong background in finance, economics, banking, and the fact that I can work with data. Like, I'm great at data analytics, and the fact that I can actually communicate. Because a lot of people, I think, what you miss in the corporate world is that, okay, great, you have all these technical skills, but you work with people. So when you go to work, you have to solve business-specific problems. And the only way to solve that is to work with other stakeholders, get people together, steer people in the right direction, all these kind of things. It's not just going to be about writing some code. So I honed in on my own niche, which is communication, data, and a strong banking foundation. And that's why I decided not to do data science, because even though it was interesting to me, I was like, oh my God, do I want to spend 10 years of my life to just catch up with those geniuses? Absolutely not.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Lucas, hi Mo, do you use KNIME?
No idea for machine learning models. No, I don't even do any machine learning at work.
Mohammed, how could a beginner data analyst gain business understanding with a medical background?
YouTube is a great place to start, right? Just read. I'm not familiar with the medical industry, but say, for example, I work in finance, so I read, well, not anymore, really.
Mm-hmm.
You want to answer this?
I'm just going off what I was saying before. It's if you're in a specific, if you've got a specific medical background, a specific area, what I would do is if I wanted to go into data analytics, and if I was looking for a specific business to gain business understanding, I'd look around, see what I use, and then look at the businesses that produce those things, because I have the expertise on how to use them, the equipment around me, whether it's blood test tubes, whether it's big MRI machines, CT scanners. Look around. You already know how these products are used, and you already have a lot of valuable knowledge in your head of a portfolio, specific portfolio, and you can apply that to a business because you know what good looks like in terms of the product.
Okay. Yeah, that's, I think, good enough answer.
Good enough.
Well, yeah, in 30 seconds.
It's a very good answer.
How are we going to answer everything in, like so much detail? All right. So I think Victor is saying that, yeah, without any, without a degree, employers will look down on you. I don't think that's necessarily true. So look for apprenticeship schemes and traineeships. So I think a lot of times the mistakes you make is that you compete for the wrong jobs. And that's it. At my company, we have a bunch of data traineeships and data apprenticeships for career transitioners, for literally people who did something else, they want to go into data, and then you start from the bottom, but you're not going to be competing against other data analysts. You're just going to be competing against other people who want to transition into data. So first and foremost, apply for the right jobs, right? Like if I went for the CEO of JP Morgan Chase right now, I probably wouldn't get hired based on my experience, because I'm applying for the wrong job. I'm clearly not the right candidate. Yeah. And then I think that's a question. T-Fang Desmond Ngoe is asking, how can I get a one-to-one? So the only way you can get a one-to-one with me right now is through my one-to-one mentorship. There's a link to it either in the description below or on my website. If you go to mochen.info, it's a very limited, I think, window that you can do this. So it's only on Mondays and Tuesdays for 3 hours. I offer up my calendar for a one-to-one session for people who do want to have a one-to-one session with me. We'll go through everything. So we'll break down your career, whatever your aspirations are, and then we'll come up with a personalized roadmap for you. But currently, that is the only way you can reach me for a one-to-one consultation or mentorship or anything.
Moving on. Miranda. Hi Mo, when will I know I'll be ready to participate in a Kaggle competition? This is what you spoke about before. Will I be ready after completing your ultimate data roadmap?
By the time you finish an ultimate data roadmap, I would say you should be ready for a Kaggle competition. But to be honest, you're ready for a Kaggle competition whenever you feel like it. There is no restrictions on entering. You could just go in and enter now. And there's different levels of difficulties, different data sets, different data analysis workflows. Clearly, if you're up against the OpenAI data engineers, you're probably not going to win. But yeah, you can enter anytime. After you finish the ultimate roadmap, I would say that you should have all of the skills to tackle those problems. But again, it's completely up to you. I'm sure if I entered one now, I wouldn't win, just because there's so many good people out there and stuff. It's just the way it is. Yeah.
Kunal, Joshi, tell me something about where you met with each other for the first time. Want to know more about your story.
In 30 seconds.
When did we first met? On the 8th of August.
In 2020.
And Mo flew from Hungary at 6 a.m., landed in London at 8 a.m., met me at 11 a.m.,
Yeah.
And that was our first date. And you met me in London.
Yeah.
I got the train in I was living just outside, and yeah, that was our first date. That's when we met.
Yeah. And then I married Nicole 2 years after in 2022 on the 8th of August.
On the 8th of August to the day.
Cool.
2 years later.
Okay, I think that's how we can cover it. So yeah. Lonnie A. Most hospitals in the medical center in Houston, Texas use SQL. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, SQL, relational databases, foundational data analyst stuff. Guillermo Garcia again. Do you know any cool universities to apply for MSc in data science, computer science? Any cool universities? I would say go for the well-known universities. So Ivy League, Harvard's pretty cool, I think. Cambridge is pretty cool. Oxford is pretty cool. I can recommend the university I did my master's in, actually, University of St. Andrews. It's beautiful. It's by the beach. It's famous for two things: golf. So golf was born there. It's the home of golf, and the royal family in the UK. They all went there. So
yeah, but
the princes, the kings, the duchesses, the princesses.
Yeah, they won there.
Yeah, it's a nice place, but yeah, go for a well-known university.
For the specific topic you're going for as well.
Yeah. We're almost through it, by the way.
Paula. Sorry, I thought you were going to read it. I have a degree in radiography. I'm working in the NHS, but want to move into data. I'm so sorry. Let me start again. I have a degree in radiography and work in the NHS, but want to move into data analysis. How should I go about becoming a data analyst? Thanks.
God, super wide topic. And because we said 30 seconds for each answer, I'm just going to sound like a broken record. Watch my video, how I'd become a data analyst in 2024, or how I'd learn data analytics in 2024. It has a complete roadmap. It covers all of the topics. Obviously not in detail, but it'll give you direction. That's a fantastic way to do it.
I have quite a good answer, I think. And it was what I was saying before. Go into a medical company, apply for, you can work towards those companies. But if you are familiar with it, obviously you work in the NHS. The NHS have public KPI data available. You can use that. You're already familiar with the NHS. I don't know. Oh, I'm assuming you may be a radiographer or a radiologist. You can use the public data, build projects from that, and then you can go into a more medical technology as a data analyst. Yeah.
Nicole knows a lot about the healthcare industry, so listen to her.
It's free public data.
Yeah.
NHS national statistics.
Yeah.
Lots of data. You can use that to build projects with.
Yeah. Ignore what I said, Paula. Sorry. Augusta's asking, but can you do Python? Can you do Python a bit? Yes, I can code in Python. Hey Mo, thoughts on Alteryx and have you used it? I've heard about Alteryx. I've never used it. So sorry, no thoughts on that one. Miranda again, will you turn this live broadcast into a video? I really want to see some of the previous answers. Yes, absolutely. And some legend out there is going to timestamp it, hopefully. The first the first Q&A is already under the live section. So if you go onto my channel, there's like videos, shorts, live, community. I think this is how the tabs go. So the live sessions always appear after the live stream is over. So literally the moment I shut this down, I end the stream, it's going to go onto the page so you can look them back. Again, good luck finding whatever answer you're looking for, because again, some legend out there maybe will timestamp the whole thing.
2 minutes, Mo.
Okay, so okay, just last question, Mohammed, Omer, that's it, and then I'm going to wrap it up. How about that?
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to ask it?
Should I be a data analyst? Enter big...
That's not the question. Should a data analyst enter big data analytics?
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, Nicole is clearly a bit tired.
We do
today.
this late at night. This is late for me.
Well, yeah, 9:28 p.m. for us.
A big hiking day.
Yeah, why not? Big data analytics is a really good field to work in. So I myself, I know how to work with big data. Banking is big data, in my opinion. Anything I believe over, say, 1 million or 5 million rows of data is big data. PySpark in Python, super powerful for manipulating big data. I actually made a video on this as well. Completely free video, end-to-end guided tutorial, again, where I'm giving away all of this nice free stuff. It's one of my earlier videos. So yeah, if you don't like anything about it, tell Mo about a year ago that it's crap. But the content itself, I think it's yeah, it's pretty good from there. So given that it's 9:29 for us now here.
And Kunal, what's your bedtime now, Kunal?
Yeah. Nicole sleeps a lot. She loves sleeping.
Women need on average 1 hour of sleep than men.
You sleep like 1 extra week every week compared to me.
I love to sleep.
So, okay, guys. Anyway, thank you so much for being here. I hope I was able to answer your questions in a way that actually satisfies your needs.
You were very good. I thought you answered those wonderfully.
Well, when you gave me the 30-second timer, yeah, I had to be a bit more specific.
I wanted everyone's questions to be answered.
Yeah, absolutely. So
there's currently 35 people. Do you have any final thought?
No, I don't have any final thoughts other than the fact that we'll do this last Sunday of each month. So the next one's coming in April, obviously last Sunday of April. Other than that,
oh, can I ask something?
Oh, Josh is saying thank you so much.
Thanks
for being here, Josh.
I just want to know if anyone has ideas for your live. If they want to put it now at the end. It's not any questions.
What, for my live?
Yeah, for your future lives, if they have any ideas that they want to...
Actually, guys, if you have any ideas for the live, can you just join the Discord, please? And just throw it in there. It's probably the easiest. Okay. Honestly, Discord is the best way. If you want to informally get in touch with me or reach me at any point, ever, Discord is by far the best place, because on any other social media platform, I get flooded with a bunch of marketing stuff, like people just trying to either sell themselves or their services.
Are rubbish. Let me
it's
make
like,
you better
Mo, your video is crap. Let me edit your videos. Or like, Mo, your content is crap. Let me help you grow. It's like, Mo, you suck. Let me help you not suck. It's something like that. So yeah, Discord is probably the best place, because you guys don't tell me that I suck, or that my videos are not good, or that my thumbnails are not good enough. So yeah, please do that. And we shall see you next month. Thank you for being here. Bye-bye. And